I'm in a car that needs to replace the battery. Listen to the start. You may not hear the start of a little hesitation. What I am going to do is I'm going to read you some of the voltage this particular way. Maybe you can see it. This is not the right way to read voltage through an outlet. Make sure you're dead center on the pin and touch the outside of the outlet. So I don't get any voltage because I can't get an actual reading on the pin and the ground. So I go to the actual battery. That's where I need to be at. I'm at the actual battery. It doesn't matter which way these connections go. There'll be a negative and no sign if you do it correctly. On the actual terminals, 14.20. If I go over to the alternator, which is that way, I won't be able to get this on there. What I can do, if my alternator is good, my car will still continue to run. I can now go on to the ends. And I get a different reading. As long as I get 13 volts, I got charge. If I read my battery, I am pretty good. The date on my battery is all there. I'm going to be returning this battery. I'm going to shut the car off. I can check the fluid in the battery for the electrolyte levels. And if they read good, then I should be fine. They all should be filled up. Don't just take your key because you're going to be wiping the key all over. Make sure everything is clean. Over here you can see a little bit of water. Don't use your hands. And I can take this off and this should be pretty filled up. So this battery here is going to be replaced. It's a 35 battery. And that's what I'm going to get from Costco. $2.21, and the sticker here doesn't say anything about the dates marked down. We have caps that we could check the actual reading of the battery that was just given, allowing the meter to set up. 12.62 is the charge that was given it. We can take a charger and we could now put a very slow charge on it, and then we could go right around some. 12.7 will come back when that hits 14.4. Give you an idea where we were before and now. Batteries are not hard to install. They simply just fit into the area and off you go. I got a solar panel and I'm going to simply hook it up to give me some juice to the battery, trickle charge it this particular way. So I'll come back at a later time and see how much juice I would get charged up. I showed you where I was at with the power. I'll go for a car ride the old-fashioned way, and I'll hook these cables up at another time. I just want to get my battery locked down into place. Don't you just love when we show you hands in the way? Solar panel, sun's not out, 1260, and on the actual battery 1261. So if I take this off, and you could get a reading of 1710, that is giving a trickle charge. What I am going to do now is I'm going to hook up my battery, and you got it. Start the car, let it run, and then go out for a spin. The terminals are clean. They're on there nice and solid. Nice and tight. I may have to loosen this up. Oh! Careful not to cross the terminals. So I always do that. Car in the on position and starting. Well, it started. It just hesitated. There we go. Never be afraid. Careful when you don't have insulated tools, and careful what you're doing. That's all I'm saying. On the meter, on the post, 14.26. My car, let it idle. Come back in a couple hours. I'm wrapping this up. Got one more video to make, and that's about me showing you a couple of days later the actual voltage. While the car is off, we're at 13.06, and I'll get that voltage right here for you in a second. 13.03, 13.04 on a 2, 3, 4 hour run. That is awesome. Come back in a couple of days, see what it reads. Let the car sit. If it goes down to 11, I got a problem. Have a great day. See you soon. Woo, yeah. That's what you want to hear. Finishing up my final reading, 1248. Well, I am just going to put my solar charger on, and I'm going to just say, hey, thank you very much for viewing this extensive video about batteries. Batteries will hold their charge today. This video was made in the future, February 2021. The battery, oh yeah, from Costco. And I did this video in January. How sweet is that? Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy your Interstate. It's a 640 amp cranking power, 35 series. Enjoy.